Oh, stop it. Stop it, you'd think you'd never seen me before. Welcome. It's a new look Wogan. Coming to you direct from our new high-tech home here at the Television Centre, from Shepherd's Bush to White City. The glamour of showbiz. We're working our way up the Central Line. Next week, it's Ealing Broadway. How we managed to get in here and decorate the place in 2 days is a mystery to me. If the show gets boring, you can watch the paint dry. Now, down at the old Bull and Bush, we clocked up 1,000 shows and 3,500 guests. So we move on to the next millennium with one of our brightest and best, who did his first television performance of Love Changes Everything. Didn't we love that? Down at the Green. And that was an enormous success. So we hope he'll do the same again here with It's Still You, Michael Ball.
Talked about forever, and it scared me half to death. You used words like commitment, and I couldn't catch my breath. So I turned my back on love. Must have been out of my mind, 'cause everything I want from life I left behind. It's still it's not too late, forever sounds just wonderful. I needed time to clear this crazy head of mine. But still you, the world is just a desert. Every day you're not with me. In no time I discovered there's pain in being free. If I have the chance again to be part of you once more, I promise I won't be the fool I was before. It's still you. If it's not too late, forever sounds just wonderful. Time to clear this crazy head of mine. It's still you, still you. Night after night I cried and cried. I walked out on love, but love hadn't died. Wonderful. I needed time to clear this crazy head of mine. It's still you, and these days forever sound just fine.
The new O'Donnell chair.
You better hope you don't get Roseanne Barr on, don't you? You'd never get in.
Cyril Smith. That's from the new album.
It's from the new album, yeah.
So you're ready for more chart success?
I hope so, yeah.
Do you remember Love Changes Everything was such a fantastic success?
Oh, it was amazing. I remember the first time I did it on the show back at Shepherd's Bush. I was frightened to death.
Yeah, and then people hated you because no sooner had you success than you ran off to America, didn't you?
Only for 9 months, Terry.
Yes, but we missed you desperately.
Did you?
Yeah.
I missed you all. Oh. I missed you as well.
Hey, get out of here. Did you have a good time in America?
I had a brilliant time. When we spoke, actually, we did the satellite.
You were a bit
thing.
homesick when
Oh,
we
yeah,
spoke.
I was.
Yeah.
It took, until, with all the hype getting up to the opening and all that, I was just not comfortable. As soon as we'd opened and I made friends and I learnt to enjoy New York, rode the subways and played in Central Park and did all that and adapted to that way of life, I was happy.
They always say New York's a tough place to live. Did you find it that way?
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's all right if you're there and you've got a bit of work and you've got a bit of money. To be out of work and poor, I mean, it's awful. It's not very good anywhere, but New York is particularly tough. It really is.
I mean, you're still only 36.
That's just my weight.
I mean, but you're only 28 and you've achieved a lot of your ambitions, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess I have. Well, when I came out of drama school, I had 2 ambitions, which was, this is true, the RSC, to join the RSC and to be in Coronation Street. It's true. Well, I thought it was the biggest programme, you know, I want to be on there.
Of course.
And the RSC, I managed that with Les Miserables. And actually 2 weeks after getting the audition for Les Mis, I was given a little bit in Coronation Street, which was quite fun.
I don't remember it. It must have been a very little bit.
It was tiny. Yeah. Well, actually, I met all the casting people who were in Granada Television, just opposite the Opera House in Manchester. And I said, I got mates, and I said, can I just come in and play darts in the background of The Rover's Return, you know, just as an extra? And they said, yes, no problem. My agent then said, no, lovey. Speaking parts only. So I said I couldn't do it, and they said, oh, don't worry. 5 weeks later, they came up with a little cameo for me.
I think we've got that little cameo preserved forever.
What on earth do you think you're playing at? I'm on match point. Sorry, but there's going to be no more challenge till we sort this out.
This is so boring. Can't you accept anything?
Have you told him, Michelle?
Of course I have.
Right, cool off. I beg your pardon. Cool off, come on, I'm serious. She's going to take us.
Buzz off, will you?
Buzz off.
Honestly, this is so childish. Michelle, tell him to clear off, will you? Look, you can't just gang up and reject somebody just like that, you know? Her father likes me. He even plays golf with me. Oh. But what's wrong with me, anyway?
Nothing. I just don't fancy you. Fancy Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my... Thank you for that. Thank
Oh,
you.
shorts.
Nice.
Nice
Well,
to see you in the shorts
it's a nice
again,
little
isn't it?
career over with then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I haven't seen that since we did that. How embarrassing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And she
you.
just didn't fancy it, did she?
Don't fancy it.
She don't fancy Kevin.
You know the pressure they're under when they do these soap operas? You know, it's got to be done and out. Well, and there's no retakes. We had to do it 8 times because I kept cracking up. Well, this little Kevin, he's tiny, little Mike Lavelle, and he kept pushing me, and I kept laughing. Oh, God. Thank you. I'm so embarrassed.
Well, tell me about Les Miserables. That was the reader, but you were playing Marius and that.
Yeah.
Were you a trained singer?
No, I've never had a lesson in my life. At drama school, I did acting, and the first job I got out of drama school was a singing role. And I got Pirates of Penzance 3 months out of drama school. Again, another big singing role. Didn't have a clue what I was doing. They just sort of threw me on there and said, hit the B flat and enjoy yourself. Smile and look like you know what you're doing. And then the audition for Les Mis came along, and I went down for that, and got the part. I remember going for the audition with Trevor Nunn was, you know, Trevor Nunn.
Yes.
Very serious.
Bit of a beard.
I was frightened to death. And he came up to me at the end of the audition. He said, Michael, if we were to offer you a non-singing role in this, or a role that speaks and doesn't sing, would you take it? I said, well, I don't really want to do stage management, because I know it's a musical, Terry. Yeah. So I got it anyway.
Yeah, good for you. But, I mean, that was written by Boublil and...
Alain Boublil and Claude Michel Schoenberg.
Yeah.
Oui. Yeah.
Well, Andrew Lloyd Webber has loomed large in your life.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I've heard of him. Doesn't sound the same as Andrew Lloyd Webber.
No.
Yeah, yes, he has. He has. Very
Aspects of love, of
aspects
course.
of, I mean, and Phantom before that as well.
Yeah. You sang at his wedding.
I did. It was great.
Did he want you to sing his wedding, or did you just turn up?
I was drunk at the back. I was like, come on, I'll have a go.
Yeah. Somebody asked me to sing.
Come on, I want to do it.
Yeah, so what did you do?
I did about 7 numbers. Just it was my way of a wedding present for him. Nice, eh? Well, cheap.
What a rum thing to do
What
for
do you
a
give the
man
man
who's
who's got
wedding day.
everything, you know? So I thought I'd turn up and do a few songs. I wound him up a bit. I did this very serious monologue about Andrew's contribution, very sincere contribution to music, and said, and finally, I'd like to sing for you a song that I think is Andrew's finest contribution to music. And I turned around and he got the big chords for Love Changes Everything, you know, dun, 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 dun. Turned and they all went, oh, lovely, yes, lovely. Turned around and did Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny. Which is his finest
It is his
contribution.
finest work.
Marvellous stuff.
Yes. You're about to become a disc jockey person.
Yeah, yes. I'm taking out, I'm going to take over. You see.
Yeah.
World domination.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Radio 2, in fact, phoned me up and said, would I like to host for a week an hour show at lunchtime between 1 and 2.
You're sitting in for David Jacobs?
David Jacobs is off, so I said, yes, all right. Can I choose my music that I like? Not necessarily by me, but...
So what have you got in for Radio 2?
Loads of stuff. Guns N' Roses,
Yeah,
White Snake,
Yeah.
Sex Pistols,
Yeah,
you know.
Motorhead.
You've got to have it. Well,
all that stuff,
interview
yeah.
with Lemmy.
Good
You
man.
know, be nice.
Good
I think.
man. Are you ready with the well-honed tones? You ready to
I did a rehearsal for it 2 days ago. Your job's safe.
Good with David
No.
Jacobs. You've got to remember to start. Hello there.
Hello, this is the voice of the BBC.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great for you.
It'll be good fun. I mean, it's something I've never done before, so you never know unless you try.
You'll have a good time doing it.
I hope so.
Great to see you.
Good to see you
Thank
too.
you for
Take
joining
care.
us. Michael
Yes.
Ball. Thanks to Michael.